Hey, Scorpio season. What? You're like, what did you just say? I meant Scorpio seeker. Welcome to Aries season. I only took one sip of this wine. Now it's the second sip. And here I go on Mercury retrograde. Okay. It is kind of like Scorpio season because April is ruled by Mars. In the ancient world, you are ruled by Mars. I think you are ruled by Mars and Pluto. Kind of makes sense. So I was about to say you feel comfortable in Aries season, but maybe not so much. Four of Pentacles to start off with, Scorpio. Don't insist on holding on to your fears because subconsciously you feel like they represent you. They don't represent you. You are glorious and intense and fascinating without your fears. They don't define your character. So there was a time where being neurotic was your cute thing. Oh, I'm cute and neurotic. You can be cute without being neurotic. You can be cute and sexy. You can be cute and confident. You can be cute and calm. Neurotic is just one example. It could be anything. You can be creative, special, without being in scarcity mode. You can be philosophical without being poor. And you can be free without being rich. You can be a lot of things without your fears. Don't have to hold on to them. But something about you wants to. And it will manifest the reality that you're worried about. And in a way, it will give you ease because it will just maintain the familiar cycle. But everything is changing. And even if your fears will manifest a reality that is familiar, not so good, but yet familiar, because the South Node is in your sign, and it really wants to push you out of it, out of your past, out of your mechanism, out of your old ways, it will do so not by like the North Node does for Taurus by giving them new opportunities. It will do so by increasing your past experiences and making them way worse. It's going to be like, oh, you thought you still wanted this? You're going to get this 1,000 times fold now. I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying that don't go to the place of manifesting the similar past because you feel like, well, it's who I am. It's how people know me. It's what's special about me. Yeah, I'm depressed. Yeah, I'm neurotic. Yeah, I'm morbid. Yeah, I'm alone. Yeah, I'm in this ongoing on again, off again, toxic relationship, but we're both vampires. We're so cool. We're miserable. It's toxic AF, but we're so cool. So it will be so much worse. What used to be verbal abuse will turn into physical abuse. What used to be slight neurosa will turn into constant anxiety attacks. Don't do that. No, it's not who you are. Maybe it's who you were because you chose to, because that was a coping mechanism to handle your fears. No, I'm not afraid. It's just who I am. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, your spirit won't allow you to use so-called personality traits to get away with or excuse behavior that isn't good for you, that keeps you stuck, that doesn't let you be happy. And it's going to do so by giving you exactly what you want 1,000-fold. I always say to people, it's very counterintuitive, the way to overcome issues. You want to quit sugar, but you can't stop because you love it and you always crave it. Give it to yourself all day, every day, until you can't do anything other than puking it out. Just give it. Give yourself your poison, not actual poison. Please, and if you're an alcoholic or a drug addict, this does not apply to drugs or alcohol and things of that sort. But if you're trying to go on a diet, give yourself that one thing that you always break with, and just eat that all day long for like 2 weeks until you want to quit smoking. All you do all day long without food, without water, just smoke a cigarette after cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. I will spare you years of smoking by telling you to do it for 2 or 3 days. You would not be able to touch a cigarette at one point after that forever, or sugar after that forever. The only way out is in. I always say that. Go straight into it, and then you'll see how you easily snap out of it. And that's what the universe will do to you with your destructive behavior that so far has been bearable and has allowed you to be who you so-called are. It served you in a way, gave you a story. Okay. But it will give it to you the way I just said. You should give yourself cigarettes after cigarettes if you want to quit, and sugar after sugar if you want to stop sugar, right? Make yourself not want it. The universe is going to make you not want to do this crap. Do you want to try it? Do you want to test it? Do you want to test God? Do you want to test the universe? You think you're smarter? Okay. Test it, and it will follow through. You've worked very hard for something. You've been very attentive to the details, and now you're really, really tempted to piss all over it. I really don't want that to happen to you, because I know how your system works. I have a lot of planet in Scorpio. Takes one to know one. I know you love. Okay? And I know how the South Node is going to operate with you. And I know where the universe is going to. It is an acceleration mode to expansion of consciousness. It does not allow you to detour as much as it allowed you. Everyone, not just you, Scorpio, everyone. So the lessons are stronger, harder, faster, more poignant. Your own higher self wants to get somewhere. It won't let you, and it won't let you by giving it to you full force. Mark my word, don't test it. Never know if I was right. Do whatever it takes to never find out if I was right with my premonition. I really don't want you to find out that what I'm saying is true. Say that Morgane, the existential shift, is full of it. Your life has been amazing. Because forewarned, forearmed. If you take my advice, your life will be freaking amazing. You're going to expand beyond every, and I still want that for you. But don't be picky on the details. Don't be petty. Look at the big picture. Enjoy your success. Enjoy your progress. Focus on the good. Focus on the positive. Force your mind to focus on the positive. Don't let it go to the negative. Don't let it go to the spite. Don't let it go to the vengeance. Don't let it. Don't let it. Don't let yourself go to the attitude. Oh, I'm going to show them. Oh, I'm going to show them who Scorpio is. Don't show anyone. Who cares about what they know? It doesn't matter. What dumbass thinks doesn't matter. You don't need to show them anything. You need to show yourself. You need to show spirit. You need to show the people who honor and love you and adore you. Speaking of Queen of Wands in the upright. This is a cute little black cat. You are so creative. And you're also the sign of purity. When you go into your positivity and joy, it looks so pretty. A creative Scorpio, wow. When a Scorpio goes there, to design, to painting, to anything, to tarot reading, oh my God, you're freaking brilliant. So unique, so creative, hypnotizing. People just want to look at what you're doing. Be that bitch. Show me more for Scorps for April. Ooh. Wow. King of Swords and Justice. Okay. A lot of people on the table. Libra energy. Something to do with justice and the justice system. Justice will absolutely prevail. If there's a mediator, a judge that makes a decision, they'll make the fair and just decision. Whether you like it or not depends on whether you are on the side of justice or not. It's as simple as that. And it will vary between different Scorpios out there. It will be whoever makes the verdict, and it doesn't have to be like a court system. It could be any situation where there's a mediator or a judge or someone who makes a decision. Whoever's going to reach that decision, they're going to do it in a very wise way, very creative way. We have the archetype of King Solomon coming through. You know, there's the story that two women in the ancient times came to King Solomon arguing that a baby belongs to them. There was one baby, two women, each of them said that they are the baby's mother. And they went to Solomon to determine who gets to mother him and who gets to save him, to keep him. And what he did was, he said, okay, I don't have any significant proof that shows here or there which one of you is the mother. So it's only fair that we'll split the baby half and half. I will cut the baby in half. Each of you will get a piece of the baby, and that way it will be fair. One of the mother agreed to getting half the baby. The second one said, no, do not hurt my baby. I prefer that you give it to her safe and sound and to spend my life with him than to see him hurt. And then King Solomon said, well, now I know you're the true mother because you truly love this baby. And he gave it to her. He would never actually in the story cut him. So this is about who truly loves someone, who truly cares, whose heart is true and virtuous. And it will be determined in a way that is similar to this. Not sure how exactly. But you can be sure that whatever decision is made, it's the right one. Okay? It's also implying that it's time to cut away people and situations that are not serving you. You need to be discerning. You need to be wise. You need to listen not only to what is said, but to what is not said. Okay? People say the most in the things they don't say. Okay? Look, read between the lines. And be quiet and listen. Just listen. And it will allow you to make decisions. Show me more, please, for the Scorpio seekers for the month of April. If you want to study tarot, you want to be a tarochi and or go through a shamanic and spiritual journey with me, check out the Tarot Masterclass Morgane. It's 90 pre-recorded classes that I've done, that I made. There's one class for each tarot card and an extra 12 more, for everything else that has to do with tarot and the esoterics within it. From numerology to Greek mythology, astrology, whatever you want. It's built as a library, so you can either rent the different classes separately. Let's say you have a reading and you just want to know what the meaning of these 3 cards that came out in your spread is. You can just rent those out, or you can have the entire course. Up to you. If you take the entire course, though, I recommend that you watch the classes chronologically the way I posted them. Okay. It's below on Vimeo. All right. And I'm just, as long as the cards don't come out, I just talk. I want to thank my patrons and my channel members. You make a difference. You allow this to maintain. And I really appreciate it. Okay, there we go. 5 of Pentacles. Whatever is lost this month, or seems to be lost, take it with love. Accept it with love, because I see it really connecting to the story of the Justice and the King of Swords, aka King Solomon in this case. If that's the case, right, and you feel like you lost something, it wasn't really a loss, because if whatever happens is aligned with spirit, then it's a win. Maybe it's a karmic payout that you don't even know what it's for, and that sucks, I know, but it's a level of comfort knowing that it's just the universe, balancing the scales, and at least now you're free of it. How satisfying it is to close a debt. So yeah, you pay money, you lose out on that money, but that feeling that you get when you close a financial debt, right? When you owed something, it's such a sense of liberation. That's what your spirit will feel like, if indeed that's the case and you're feeling like you're at a loss and it was indeed a karmic debt. Okay, so the reward of this so-called loss is so much bigger than the loss itself. Show me more. And also keep in mind, we started with the 4 of Pentacles, we moved up to the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is a result of 4 of Pentacles, aka living in accordance to our fears and then manifesting the reality that we feared. So you can take this reading to a completely different place if you heed the advice and choose big picture over pettiness. If indeed it's something that you need to choose between, right? April is a tough cookie for many signs. Don't feel alone in this. Ace of Swords. This is good. I don't know. I feel like it's too bright. Let's try to change a little bit. Let's make it warmer. How's that? It's too cold. Okay, whatever. So it's the same thing. I'm giving you a party. Ace of Swords is just confirmation to what I just said. It's a new spiritual start, a clean karmic slate. You'll be liberating yourself from something that you've owed, and it will be worth it. A couple of days after, you'll feel elevated. You'll feel like maybe this was a good thing. Maybe this was for the better. Okay? And sometimes our freedom can be expensive. So for example, if you're in a toxic marriage and you're staying because of financial reasons, because you're worried that you'll lose out on money, if you'll get a divorce and separate, you will likely lose out on money, but you will gain your sanity with the Ace of Swords here. You will gain your life. You will gain a chance. You will gain freedom. Okay. Show me more for Scorpio. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Clarity, clarity, clarity. Now you know. Now it's clear. Now the path is bright. You see. If you couldn't see through the clouds, if it was all confusing, if there was tons of question marks, no more. I am not pleased. Let's try this. What is happening in the world of me? Oh my God. Okay. Help. I don't know why I'm stuck on this. What? It was fine earlier. Why am I so weird now? Yeah, recording at night. I don't like it simply because of the lighting. Oh, is that better? So if you couldn't see through the possibilities, if you didn't know what the actual information is, you're going to gain a lot of clarity this month. This is very refreshing. This is good news. Nine of Swords. You're going to insist on not seeing it as the blessing that it is. And I'm going to say this to you right now. Come back in a couple of weeks to watch this reading again. So it will help you, maybe not look at something positive in a negative way. It's a choice. I'm seeing this as a choice. Sometimes things are not a choice. But this one is a choice. It's a matter of perspective. You can take it to the place of the Nine of Swords and be all upset that things didn't go your way. Or you can take it to the place of the Ace of Swords and be like, this went exactly like my spirit, my own higher self, wanted it to be. This is for my highest good. This is opening a path for me. And it is. I'm not just saying this to please you. I don't say things to please anyone, unfortunately. But it is. I'm telling you the truth. What if Scorpio choose otherwise? What if Scorpio sees the positive aspects of this? Ooh la la. Knight of Cups and Page of Wands. Adventure. An opportunity to do something different. To look at things, Nine of Pentacles, from a different point of view, enjoying what you have. And then instead of Nine of Swords, we got, what if Scorpio looks at things differently? Scorpio has Nine of Pentacles. Look at what you do have. What you did gain. How much you did receive. Whether it recognition, whether it be money, whether it be admiration, support, whatever. The glass is half full, the glass is half empty. You can either, bitch that the glass is half empty, or you can enjoy the half full and drink it and be like, yay. Cheers. I'm not drinking the empty part of the glass, I'm drinking the full part of the glass, and I'm enjoying it just as much. It's there. Look at that. It's there. The money, the camaraderie, the adventure, the newness. There's also an aspect of mother and child. There's the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. This could be a parental thing. There could be young individuals involved. There's a divine feminine here, a feminine that is very beautiful, that really knows how to dress, or there's something very artistic about her, very creative, very expressive, very successful. She's very successful in her own right. She's very independent. Queen of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. I mean, look at this. This is someone that, built her own creative empire of some sort. And so you might be connecting with this person, you might be this person, and you just need to remind yourself that this is who you are and enjoy. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'm going to continue this reading as a love reading. I'm going to focus on your love life. I'm going to look into your person of interest, and then also have a rune reading at the end of the tarot reading. It's available on Vimeo and on Patreon. Check it out, and I'll see you soon.